Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We're live from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, for this Pelicans home game. It should be a very intriguing matchup.
You know, Kevin, in years past, it used to be the small forwards were your dominant scorers in the league, and that's still pretty prevalent, but in this day and age, well, I tell you, the point guard play, not only are those point guards able to assist and set people up and lead their teams, but a lot of them are high-octane scorers as well. They're fun to watch.
A lot of things happen on both ends of the floor.
No doubt.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Irving. Russell is out there with Duncan. Then there's Frazier. It's Wilkins in at the small forward.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Frazier. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Outside Wilkins. Back to Frazier. And he drops it in from the low post. Frazier's got the first points of the night for the Wizards.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of it on that layup.
The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now, here's Doncic. Frazier covering. Doncic, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Like the shot selection. They couldn't cash in with no defense in the area, but still, they'll take that shot every day and for a month of Sunday.
Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
There are very few guys in this league who make dunking a true art form. Neek is one of those guys.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Gobert. Doncic with it. To the inside. Here's Davis. Gobert trying to get open, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Duncan. Can't hit from 12.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Harden kicks to Davis. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to Davis. Pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by Bill Russell. The Wizards with the lead. Outside Wilkins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Shot at 5.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Harden inside the three-point line. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gobert, the pass to Harden. That ties it up.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps. You know, James Harden, the leading isolation scorer in the league for the last 3 years plus. He's taken it to a whole new level, almost 12 points a game in isolation in 2018, and his efficiency, the best in the game, is off the charts.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
Now here's Frazier. Passes it to Wilkins. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Frazier. Shoots over Doncic. It's deflected.
And not exactly quick, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
Irving way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Pelicans lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
New Orleans in the lead. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lights. So on the floor for Washington. Russell is out there, Duncan. Then there's Irving. Then there's Dominic Wilkins. And it's Frazier in at the point guard position. Now Wilkins. James Harden missing on the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. Frazier kicks to Irving. Lob pass to Duncan. Certain guys just make it look effortless. And Clark, I'm sure you would have a nice list of some of the smoother operators, smoothest scorers in the league now.
Yeah, there's only one guy at the top of it for me. I mean, I love a lot of guys, and there are a number of guys that put up big numbers. But when you talk about uniqueness, size, agility, touch, range, KD is where it stops. Yeah. I mean, there's just been nobody quite like him. George Gervin comes to mind because of a similar build, but the Iceman was 6'7", maybe 6'8". KD is pushing 7 feet tall and just a tad more athletic. I mean, I just don't know if we've got a more lethal, smoother scorer than him.
Free throw off from Irving.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But boy, he's more than made up for it.
Wizards shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Doncic with it. Duncan on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
The first one falls.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
good on the second, so he makes them both. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Frazier outside. Shoots over Doncic. The 19-footer is on the money. Frazier's got his second bucket of the night.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Harden. And no good that time. Some solid defense there from Irving.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
High, arcing shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Wizards have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And that one falls for Irving. And so he makes both from the line. Clark, you were drafted 8th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Do you have any indication that you were going to be their pick in particular, that you were going to go in that slot? Was there any kind of inkling at all?
No, I only visited with teams drafting 4 through 7. I talked to the Chicago Bulls, Dallas Mavericks, and I read some of the reports about where I was projected. But you know what? Once you get past the first or second, sometimes the top 3 picks in a draft, you really don't know who's going where after that. So I was fortunate. I landed in a good spot.
Right.
And Indianapolis was a good place for me and Rosie to be as I started my NBA career. It sure was.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Pelicans trail by 3. Doncic kicks to Gobert. Harden inside the 3-point line. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
There are guys in this league, Kevin, with good body control. And then there's the doctor. He's at another level. Wow.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
On defense, Washington. Gobert dishes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Wilkins against Davis. Outside Irving. Here's Frazier. Out left to the wing. Harden against Irving. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's stolen by Frazier. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Wizards lead.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. That one, no good. We've reached halftime in this one. Wizards out front, up by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intent. And that'll about...
A view from the sky above of this lovely city as we make our return to New Orleans, Louisiana. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the book. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Irving so far.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Doncic out there with Harden. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Kareem. And it's Davis in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Now here's Frazier. He's got 6. Irving kicks to Frazier. It's Wilkins on the wing. Defended by Gobert. Clock is at 3. Gobert with the block. But they recover. Brook clears the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Pelicans trail by 8. Now, here's Doncic. Frazier covering. Now, Doncic to the paint. It's deflected. 5 to shoot. Frazier outside. Outside Irving. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
And the shot falls short this time.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Harden against Irving. Harden Harden the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside, Davis from deep. Washington with the rebound. Second chance effort, and Duncan with the layup. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Harden. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. That one good for 2.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Washington calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Wilkins kicks to Irving. Here's Frazier. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Pelicans trail by 10. Harden outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 8 points for James Harden.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off. Timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. And it's sent back by Russell. And they get it back. Basket counts. And now it's only a 5-point Wizards lead.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
Now here's Frazier. D right on him. Irving misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Nice shot by Gobert.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Wizards leading by 3. Frazier scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline, and Davis sends it back.
Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Wizards lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Frazier with the ball for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead early. Taking a look at the Wizards. Wilkins is out there with Duncan. Then there's Frazier. Then there's Irving. And it's Russell in at the 5 down low. Now here's Doncic after the miss from Tim Duncan. Poked loose. Doncic dishes to Davis. He kicks to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Harden. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And you want the ball in Harden's hands when the clock is low. He's cool under pressure and can get you a good shot.
Frazier outside. Left side, Irving takes the three. Here's Duncan. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Great effort, terrific instinct. It's just solid all-around play, Kevin.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Now here's Wilkins. Harden missing his last shot. Here's your right side. Back to Duncan. Pass to Irving. Over Harden. Irving. Good. And now a 5-point Washington lead.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Davis, the pass to Doncic. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Right wing, shot clock at 6. And Gobert kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Frazier. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Washington leading now by 5. The shot by Wilkins. Misses off the right iron.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it far.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution. Just didn't knock it down. But you're right. They're happy with that shot. How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Washington calls timeout. They're in front by 3. A minute 50 left to play here in the 4th. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Tim Duncan.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. .144 left in the 4th. Duncan outside. Here's Wilkins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harden against Irving. They get it back. Outside for Davis. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about him in that position.
You know, Greg, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And here's Frazier following the 3-pointer by Anthony Davis. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, he'll head to the line for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end. Very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the game. The teardrop. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is cold blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing them deliver when they need it most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now, here's Doncic. Frazier covering. Here's Davis. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Watch out. Anthony Davis is still pocket.
And now we've got the intentional foul. The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 4. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Harden. That 3 off the mark.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
First free throw. That puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a...
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Doncic passes to Gobert. And here is Doncic. He's guarded by Russell. Brings it from downtown.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over it, and that's his personality. Comes up with the goods on that one.
Washington calls timeout. They're leading by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
So calm, composed. Love how he took his time and drained the important free throws. Big time stuff there.
From past the arc, it's tipped. And so it's the Wizards with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't...